Canelo Alvarez, past weekend, Canelo Alvarez took on Edgar Berlanga. We all know that Canelo fights on the Mexican holiday weekends of Cinco de Mayo, and I believe September 14th is Day of the Dead. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's Day of the Dead. I'm not sure, but two Mexican holidays, or no, it's Mexican Independence Day. I believe September 14th that weekend is Mexican Independence Day. But yeah, of course, when Canelo fights, he brings the stars out, and there was a Clarissa Shields and Bruce Shushu Carrington sighting.
We got the Canelo and Edgar Berlanga fight.
Yeah.
All I want to say is, Edgar, you fought your fucking ass off.
For sure, bro.
I've never
super proud of you.
I have never seen nobody stand up to that man like that.
That's right.
Never. Nobody.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
You got knocked down third round, got a brawler.
That's right. Word. Fighting back. He did better than a lot of people that
You did better than Jamel.
Yeah.
Jamel ran the whole fight.
I wasn't trying to say no
I don't
name.
give a damn.
I wasn't trying to say no name.
Yeah.
But on the road, though.
You
Yeah.
fought better than
Yeah.
Munguia?
Yeah, right. All of
I can name a lot of guys.
He got a lot of people respect. Everybody thought that was gonna be an easy fight. Everybody thought he was gonna get wiped, get washed out, or he earned a lot of people respect. And bro, you keep doing your thing, bro. We super proud of you.
Edgar, you're gonna be world champ. I promise you. I know.
Right.
I know world champs. You know, if anybody know, I know. You're gonna be world champ.
God damn it, Clarissa Shields. Spoiler alert. But anyway, as you heard, Canelo Alvarez defeated Edgar Berlanga. But before we get into that, I have to commend Edgar Berlanga, because Edgar Berlanga, this whole time throughout the press conferences, the stare downs, the weigh-ins, the ring walks, Edgar Berlanga really lived up to the hype. You know, the lights were not too bright for him. I thought the lights would be too bright for Berlanga, but he seemed to be very unfazed throughout this whole fight process with Canelo Alvarez. Check out Edgar Berlanga as he's preparing to make his ring walk with Fat Joe ahead of his fight with Canelo.
It's time, baby. Let's go. DJ, you made it out there.
Unfazed. My man was poised. You know, and I wasn't the biggest Edgar Berlanga fan. You know, he had, you know, I know he's a young fighter, and he had some instances where he bit another fighter, and just a lot of stuff with Berlanga that I didn't like. I thought he became knockout dependent and wasn't owning his skills as he should have been. But I will say this, Berlanga showed me something in that fight with Canelo. So let's just get to it. Canelo Alvarez defeats Edgar Berlanga. Saul Canelo Alvarez defended the Ring Super Middleweight Championship for the 8th time in a 12-round unanimous decision win over Edgar Berlanga. The scores from the judges were 118-109 from two of the judges' scorecards and a 117-110 scorecard, all for Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez set the tone early for what would come throughout the night. Any thoughts of Berlanga imposing his will went out the window in the second round. The previously unbeaten New Yorican had his moments, but was also forced to clinch during the early sequences of the fight. The lone knockdown of the fight came midway through the third round when Canelo Alvarez connected with a left hook which sent Berlanga to the canvas. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have the footage.
Yep. Yo!
Oh, that boy Canelo knocked all the perspiration off Berlanga. Hold on. Look, and I don't know if y'all ever heard the term, hook behind the jab. You know what that means? You're setting that up with the jab. You're jabbing, boom, boom, boom. And what happened was Berlanga overcommitted to parry the jab. And when he went to parry that jab, Canelo just came around with that hook, touched him on that sweet spot, pause, and completely floored Edgar Berlanga. Let's look at it one more time.
Yep. Yo!
Edgar Berlanga went on to beat the count and make it out of that round. But at that point, Edgar Berlanga found himself in a deep hole in the bout. The momentum remained with Canelo Alvarez, although he was the more marked up of the two. Swelling developed under the left eye of Canelo Alvarez, while Berlanga looked like he had barely been hit, contrary to the punch stats and the scorecards. But Edgar Berlanga did enjoy by far his best round in the 7th round, which was the only round that all 3 judges scored for Edgar Berlanga. Berlanga was pretty consistent with his jab, consistently landed it on Canelo Alvarez and touching Canelo Alvarez with that right cross consistently throughout the 7th round. But Berlanga was issued a very hard warning for leading with his head in the 8th round, which pissed Canelo Alvarez off, and Alvarez was clearly frustrated by being headbutt, and he responded with a vicious right hand on the break. Check this out. Yeah, that was a vicious right hand that Canelo landed on the break. Even though the referee did warn Berlanga, I felt like Canelo maybe should have got a warning, but it is protect yourself at all times. Let's look at that one more time. So, the rest of the fight more was the same pretty much. Canelo fought in spurts. Pretty much after round 6, Canelo fought in spurts. Won rounds when it's time to win rounds, but Berlanga did stand up and fought harder and harder as the fight did progress. Berlanga did make it to the final bell, and these were the reactions when the scorecards were read in the main event last night. All right, so congratulations are in order to Saul Canelo Alvarez for your unanimous decision victory over Edgar Berlanga.